Hey guys, it's Angel here. I'm excited about this video today because I got a question the other day on my YouTube channel, and the person, the writer says, would you mind doing a video on toxic people, more specifically toxic family members who you have to maintain a level of relationship with, and toxic coworkers? Thank you and God bless. I received your blessings and right back to you. Now, I did a video pertaining to this same topic a couple years ago. However, I wanted to do a new video and give you guys the 6 tips that I created. And I wanted to give you guys some new tips on dealing with your family and dealing with coworkers. Now, if you guys are not following me on Instagram, I'll wait. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, you guys know that I love, or if you've taken any of my classes, you guys know that I love to teach things in acronym form. I don't know why. It's the way that God communicates with me. He downloads this information to me, and so this is how I deliver it. I like it. I think it's fun. So if you want to take notes, I suggest that you grab a sheet of paper and just write the word family going down the left-hand side, and I'm going to give you the words to fill in. And for those of you who want to take a step further, if you click the link right down here in the description box, it's going to take you over to an actual printout that I created for you guys, that you can print this out, you can give it out, you can share it, or you can just hang it in your cubicle, in your bedroom, wherever, just as a motivation to help you stay focused and help you remember who the heck you are, in spite of your family and in spite of some coworkers. So, number 1 for F is to forgive them. I know this can be tough, especially dealing with family members that you have grown up with all your life, and maybe they have done you wrong in some way, shape, or form. You have to forgive them. People are dealing with things, and people have gone through things in our family that we will never know about. And as a consequence, sometimes people act out and take that stuff out on us, and vice versa. We have done the same thing as well. So if you want people to forgive you, the first thing you have to do is be willing to forgive others. It's very difficult to receive something that you will not give away yourself. So number 1 is to forgive them. Number 2 is to always try to see things from their perspective. You know, when people are, we only got one perspective. We see things just this one way, and it's our way, because this is the only way we can see things. It's our eyes. And so when we're dealing with other people, it's imperative that we try our best to see things from their perspective, because they're seeing it from a different angle. And so in order to coexist peacefully on this planet, it's going to be imperative that we're able to see things from other people's perspective, which leads me into point number 3, and it's simply meeting people where they are. I remember watching an old video from Eric Thomas. I know all of you guys know who E.T., the hip-hop preacher, is, and he was talking about college kids talking to their grandmother, and he was like, now this may not pertain to you, however, I'm just going to say it anyway because it's what just came to my mind. But he was talking about a grandmother that, you know, has a 6th grade education. She doesn't have a lot of words in her vocabulary, and then this college student comes home and he's all, you know, pumped and excited. He's got his college degree, and he comes to talk to his grandmother using all this verbiage that she doesn't even understand. So he was unable to meet her where she was. It is so important for us to be able to meet people where they are, because we don't know their story. We simply don't know their story. So meeting them where they are will help bridge the gap and bring just a tad bit more understanding into your relationship with them. And the 4th thing for I is simply this: ignorant people say ignorant things. It's that simple. And now I want to share with you what I mean by ignorant. The definition of ignorant that I'm speaking of is lacking knowledge, information, or awareness about a particular thing. And here's the sentence that they give you. They were ignorant of astronomy. Now that's what I mean. Ignorant, they just don't know. Not ignorant like she's ignorant, so she's going to say ignorant stuff. I'm not talking about that kind of ignorant. I'm literally talking about they just don't know. Pure ignorance. They just don't have the full knowledge of who you are. And speech is free, and so a lot of people do it. So ignorant people say ignorant things. The fifth one is for L is to love yourself more than anybody else. I cannot express this enough. I don't care if it's your mother, your father, your granny, your grandfather, or your children. If you do not love yourself more than you love anybody else, you will always be willing to compromise. You will always be willing to allow them to get underneath your skin. When you love yourself enough, more than you love these other people, and I'm not saying love yourself in a haughty type way, I'm saying you just love and honor who you are, and you're not going to allow anybody to disrespect you, because you don't even disrespect yourself. So why would you allow someone else to do that? When you love yourself, you just don't put up with certain things, and other people are going to see it as you being arrogant or you being stuck up, and that's okay. Let them see you in that light. How they see you really is not going to change who you are, but I'm just telling you, when you gain a level of self-love that most people don't have, they will look at you as being arrogant, cocky, not confident. They'll look at you being standoffish, and she thinks she's better than everybody else, and it will be none of that. It will have nothing to do with anybody else other than yourself. And when you love yourself, you will be okay with the opinions of other people, because you realize that they're just speaking out of their experiences, and it has absolutely nothing to do with you. Number 6 for the final tip for why is that you only get one biological family. However, God will place friends in your life that will treat you like family, and sometimes even better than family. Did you catch that? Sometimes you will have friends that will treat you better than your family members, and that's okay. I just believe that there's so much when you're dealing with a family, especially after you get older, and you're able to look back on your childhood, and you're able to pick out the things that you want from your childhood to continue with you in your adulthood. I think because there's so much history with a family, when you break that mold, when you step out and do something that is unconventional to your family, they're going to have something to say about it. They're going to not get you. They're going to not agree with you. They're going to tell you shouldn't do it. They're going to tell you should go get that government job, or don't quit that 6-figure-a-year job and start a business. What do you mean you want to just do people's makeup for a living? Or what do you mean you just want to do YouTube for a living? Sometimes your family, they're just not going to get you. And when I tell you, you have got to be more than okay with that, because God will place friends in your life that will treat you like family. And trust me, you will be guarded. You will be good, even if you can't get along with certain members in your family. And the same tips apply for co-workers. It's no different. I don't know if you are a believer in God or not, but just say that you are somebody that's watching this and you're in a negative work atmosphere. This is something that Joyce Meyer said that I will never forget. She said that when we complain that we work with all these negative people, I need to change my job. There's all these negative people that work at my job, but you prayed that God would use you. You prayed that God would make you a light into dark places, and now you're sitting in this dark place at work and complaining about it now. So I don't know, like I said, if you are a believer and you've asked God to use you, maybe, just maybe, it's time to start allowing God to use you in the marketplace and in your workplace. Guys, I really hope this video has helped you. Do not forget to click the link in the description box and head over and get your free printout. Guys, I love you from the bottom to the top. I love you guys so much. Like, you guys will never get it. You will never understand all the comments, all the likes, all the everything, even all the thumbs down. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.